Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya.
Om Namo Bhagavate
Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya.
Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya.
Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya.
Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya.
Narayanam Namaskrityam
Namaskrityam
Naranchaiva Narottamam
Naranchaiva Narottamam
Devim Saraswatim Vyasam
Devi Saraswati Vyasam
Tato Jayamudiraye
Tato
Ashtaprayeshva Bhadreshu
Nashtaprayasubhadreshu
Nityam Bhagavata Sevaya
Nityam Bhagavata Sevaya
Bhagavate Uttama Sloke
Bhagavati Uttam Shloke
Bhaktin Bhavadir Naistiti
Bhakti
Krishnaya Vasudevaya
Vasudevaya
Devaki Nandanaya Cha
Devati Nandanaya Cha
Nandagopakumaraya
Nandagopakumaraya
Govindaya Namo Namaha.
Govindaya Namo
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Once again, welcome all the devotees. Today we are going to discuss Srimad Bhagavatam, first canto, chapter number 18, text number 23. Please repeat behind me. Aham hi pṛṣṭo ryamaṇo bhavadbhir
Aham
ācakṣa ātmāvagamo atra yāvān nabhaḥ patanty ātma-samaṁ patattriṇas tathā samaṁ viṣṇu-gatiṁ vipaścitaḥ ahaṁ hi pṛṣṭo ryamaṇo bhavadbhir ācakṣa ātmāvagamo atra yāvān nabhaḥ patanty ātma-samaṁ patattriṇas tathā samaṁ viṣṇu-gatiṁ vipaścitaḥ ahaṁ hi pṛṣṭo ryamaṇo bhavadbhir ācakṣa ātmāvagamo atra yāvān nabhaḥ patanty ātma-samaṁ patattriṇas tathā samaṁ viṣṇu-gatiṁ vipaścitaḥ word by word meaning. Please repeat behind me. Aham, my humble self. He, certainly. Pṛṣṭah, as by you. Ryamaṇah, as powerful as the sun. Bhavadbhir, by you. ācakṣa, may describe. ātma-vagamo, as far as my knowledge is concerned. Atra, herein. yāvān, so far. nabhaḥ, sky. patanty, fly. ātma-samaṁ, as far as it can. patattriṇas, the birds. tathā, Thus,
Thus,
samam,
samam,
similarly,
similarly,
viṣṇu-gatiṁ,
viṣṇu-gatiṁ,
knowledge of Vishnu,
knowledge of Vishnu,
vipaścitaḥ,
vipaścitaḥ,
even though learned.
even though learned.
Translation, Purport page, Divine Sabhaya Charnavandi S.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada. Translation, please repeat behind me. O Rishi,
O Rishis,
we are as, O Rishis,
O Rishis,
who are as powerfully
who are as powerfully
pure as the sun,
pure as the sun,
I shall try to
I shall try to
describe to you
describe to you
the transcendental pastimes
the transcendental pastimes
of Vishnu
of Vishnu
as far as my knowledge
as far as my knowledge
is concerned.
is concerned.
As the birds
As the bird
fly in the sky,
flies in the sky,
as far as their
as far as their
capacity allows,
capacity allows,
so do the
so do the
learned devotees
learned devotees
describe the Lord
describe the Lord
as far as their
as far as their
realization allows.
realization allows.
Purport: the supreme absolute truth is unlimited. No living being can know about the unlimited by his limited capacity. The Lord is impersonal, personal, and localized. By his impersonal feature, he is all-pervading Brahman. By his localized feature, he is present in everyone's heart as a supreme soul. And by his ultimate personal feature, he is the object of the transcendental loving service by his fortunate associate of pure devotees. The pastimes of the Lord in different features can only be estimated partially by the great learned devotees. So, Śrīla Sūta Gosvāmī has rightly taken this position in describing the pastimes of the Lord as far as he has realized. Factually, only the Lord himself can describe himself, and his learned devotees also can describe him as far as the Lord gives him the power of description. Hare Krishna. So here in this sloka, Sūta Gosvāmī is they are in the Naimisharanya forest. So all the rishis are there. In that, Sūta Gosvāmī is going to explain the Bhagavatam. So all the rishis are eagerly asking him, please let us know what is how the Parikshit Maharaj got the curse and how it is turned into a Bhagavatam come out from that during that time. Because since it is connected with the Lord, everyone eager to listen it from the pure devotee of the Lord. So Sūta Gosvāmī is a pure devotee of the Lord. In the previous chapters we saw, he is from the lower born. His birth is in the lower locust, but since he associated with the devotees of the Lord and he heard the Bhagavatam from Sukadeva Goswami along with the Sūta Goswami, along with the Parikshit Maharaj during that time. So he was eligible to deliver the same Bhagavatam again because he became pure. Because as we discussed, whenever there is whatever our association, that association make the change on us. If we are associating, that's what we discussed. Always Prabhupada used to give the example. If you put a iron rod in the fire quality will be coming on the iron rod. The fire also, if you touch the fire, that time also it will burn. Same time, if you put the iron rod in that, and after some time the iron become reddish color, if you touch that iron also, it will have the same quality of the fire. It will also the form of fire. Similarly, the devotees of the Lord, who are all us, if you are associating with the devotees of the Lord, the qualities of the Lord will come on us. Not as well, Lord, as well as the devotees' qualities also will come on us. So that is the reason association of devotees are important. So who are all in the advanced in the bhakti, because we associate in the sense, devotee in the sense, we should always try to anger to get the association who are one step ahead from our level. so that we can get something from them and we can progress in bhakti. And whenever we get a chance to connect with a pure devotee of the Lord, association, so even second minute association also, it will change our life. By seeing that, it has changed our life. So there are so many means realizations happen in this material world. By seeing, just see the person, he got changed like that. See, when Dhruva Maharaj, he was there in the forest, he was aiming for the great kingdom. He was materially desired. But when Lord appeared, when Lord touched him with his conch shell, what happened? Immediately all his material desire went off. And he asked, Lord, only it is enough for me. I don't want anything. Because you gave a darshan to me, that is enough for me. See, the person, our way of accumulating wealth is, okay, I need one small house and one car. It is very limited, very, very small. But Dhruva Maharaja, he asked the kingdom greater than his grandfather Brahma. So it is a very huge, whatever he is expecting. So when the touch of the Lord, immediately he left that desire. So similarly, even though we have the, compared to Dhruva Maharaja, if you compare Dhruva Maharaja desire and our desire, material desires, our desire is very, very, very minute. Dhruva Maharaj desire was very big. But even though that desire also he left by association by seeing the Lord himself in front of him. So that much power Lord has. So the similar power the Lord's devotees also has. How it is? Because the devotees always associated with the pastimes of the Lord. They are seeing discuss about the Lord himself. On 24/7, their activities only centered around the Lord only. So there also, there is no difference between Lord and Lord's pastimes. That's why we are calling them as a Bhagavatam. So Bhagavatam is a book. It is described about all the pastimes of the Lord. And the person who have all the pastimes, whatever Bhagavatam says, everything in memory, and is living his life in the way how the Bhagavatam saying, that person is a pure devotee of the Lord. So the scriptures are saying there is no difference between the book Bhagavata, physically the book Bhagavata, and a person who is having the entire Bhagavatam in his mind and he is living this life in that way. There is no difference between both of them. It is a kind of, if you see, we used to have the books in our early days. We used to have the books, physical books. We used to take those in the school. So now slowly it is changing everything coming into the one small laptop or small mobile. All the knowledge we can get it from the small mobile. Even the Bhagavatam also there in the mobile. So if we are having the big 18 books of Bhagavatam, it is coming in the small mobile. It is in that much only. But we are proud of that. It is not with us. We don't have the knowledge, that all of the knowledges. We can't, if you want to hear about any of the slokas, then we need to go and search that. But for the pure devotee of the Lord, all the entire Bhagavatam in their mind only. If you ask something, immediately they can refer something and we can tell. If you see Prabhupada, always, if you hear any of his lecture, always he will quote the scriptural reference from multiple scriptures. He will tell from Bhagavad Gita, he will tell from Bhagavatam, he will tell from Chaitanya Charitamrita, from Upanishad. He will take the reference immediately, spontaneously it will come. But for us, it won't come, because for us, even though we are reading multiple times, it is not there in our mind, because the connection, yes, the pure devotee of the Lord, only their desire to satisfy the Lord and loving devotional service of the Lord. That's why they immersed into that. So whatever they are reading, whatever they are hearing, whatever trying to understand, everything automatically getting into their mind. We are also reading multiple times Bhagavad Gita, we are reading multiple times, but very few only we are able to remember. Many of the things we are leaving as it is. Why? Because we are all not that much pure, we are trying to get into the purify ourselves through association with the devotees of the Lord. So the devotees of the Lord always, they are very pure, and they are always, it's a walking and roaming, mobilized. They are always mobile. It's a kind of a mobile. Mobile means mobilized. Bhavadam can be mobilized in their mind always. So they can, even wherever, they can deliver the Bhagavatam. So the Sūta Gosvāmī here, he's explaining to all the rishis in the Naimisharanya. So he is saying that, so he's telling, he's addressing all the rishis. What he is addressing? O rishis, who are as powerfully pure as the sun. See, he is quoting all the rishis who are sitting in the Naimisharanya forest. He is quoting them, he is comparing them with the power. They are powerful as the sun. That means all the rishis, they are not a normal, they are all rishis. They are all the not normal people like us. In between, see, many of the scholars, if you want to speak about the Lord, if you speak between us, then because you know something, we know some small things, then we can discuss anything. We can say that it is there, but nobody can argue that. But if you want to speak with the scholars or who know the subject matter very well, we won't get that much courage to speak, because if I deliver something in the wrong way, so it is not a good thing. They will it may offend, or we may feel ill feeling. We will feel, okay, I couldn't deliver properly, like that. We don't get a self-confidence to deliver the message in front of the scholars. But here, that's why the Sūta Gosvāmī is saying that you are all the rishis, you are all as powerful as the sun. So I'm going to describe you the knowledge, because he knows the entire Bhagavatam he is going to deliver to them. But he is saying that as far as my concern, I'm going to give you. He's not telling that I know everything. Wait, I will tell you. It's not like that. He's saying that as far as my knowledge, my realization, I'm going to tell you, like that he was saying. So he's comparing that with the birds. The birds fly in the sky as far as the capacity allows. See, the crow and the parrot, they're all the limited height only it will fly. And if you see the eagle, it will fly higher than the other birds. It will go beyond the where is that? That is some layer. What is the rainy layer? The clouds. Beyond the clouds, it can go and it can fly. So that is the bird. It is go beyond that. So it is according to the capacity the birds will fly. So he's comparing with the birds. So I am also like one of the bird. As far as my capacity, so I will fly, because we can't explain everything about the God, because we don't know. It is very limited. See, it is said that, yes, today morning I was thinking on this sloka. I am thinking. See, we are hearing that this entire universe, we are in the one universe. Like that, there are numerous universes are there. Number of universe, millions of universe. We don't know, because in the bag of mustard, if you see the mustard in a bag, 100 kilo mustard, if you count, you can't count that. There is unlimited. That much number of universes are there. Each universe, the Lord's pastimes are happening. We don't know whether it is a similar pastime is happening, different pastimes are happening. So in our universe, this is the pastime is happening. This is that is pastime is happening. So if you want to compile, if you want to know about all the pastimes are happening, what is happening in all the universe, it is not possible for us, because in the 18,000 sloka itself, it will take our lifetime to understand, to realize, to what happened in this. So if you wanted to, but Lord's Leela is Nitya Leela. It is happening every day. It happened in the past. It happening every day, and it is going to happen in the future. If you want to compile everything, whatever happening in all the universe, nobody has the capacity, and we are limited. But Lord is unlimited, because He is everywhere. All the universes, His presence is there, and He knows all the pastimes. So Lord only can describe His capacity, and He only about Himself. But Lord mercifully give the knowledge to the pure devotees. Yes, who are their only work is to spread his glories and singing his glories, always chanting his glories. So there is no other work for the pure devotees. That's the reason, Lord, when the pure devotees wanted to describe the Lord, yes, the Lord is sitting there as a Paramatma in our heart. So in the first line, it is said that Lord is there in the three forms. We already saw in the previous classes also. Lord is there as an impersonal form. That is means Lord is everywhere. There is no place Lord is not there. Now, impersonal means there is no form for the Lord. He is all the forms, everywhere it is there. Without form also he is there. And personal form. In the personal form, he is there in the Goloka Vrindavana. And is there in as a Paramatma in our each and every living in his heart. So this is the three ways Lord is there. So since Paramatma, as a Paramatma, he is sitting in our heart. So he is giving, the mercifully he is giving, when we realize him, the pure devotees and the who wanted to be a devotee, who's aspiring to devote their life. So those persons, he will realize that the Lord is there in the heart. So they will worship the Lord. They will always meditate upon him. Then the Lord mercifully reveals his pastime to such devotees. So then the devotees deliver that message to all the outside people. So this is the way. So when the pure devotee of the Lord, Sūta Gosvāmī, he is going to describe what is the pastimes of the Lord as far as his capacity, whatever the realization he got from his heart. So this sloka, today's sloka, is about the pure devotee of the Lord, and he is delivering the message to, again, the devotees of the Lord's only. But still, he took the humble position. Sūta Gosvāmī took the humble position. Yes, even here he associated with the great devotees, Parikshit Maharaj and Sūta Gosvāmī. But he never took the pride. I heard the Bhagavatam. I associated with Sūta Gosvāmī, associated with Vyasadeva. He didn't. Sukadeva Goswami, Sukadeva Goswami, and all the other ṛṣis. So he never took the pride. I associated with Vyasadeva also. He never took the pride on that. He took the humble position. As far as my capacity, as far as my realization, I'm going to explain to you. So this is the quality of the pure devotee. Even though they are like a ocean, they will think about lower than the straw in the street. So that is the quality of the pure devotee. So association of pure devotee and getting the knowledge from the pure devotee, that will change our life immediately. So the further things we will see in the next class. Hare Krishna. Nandara Srimad Bhagavatam ki Jai. Hare Krishna. Any